Hi, and welcome to this new tutorial. Today I want to show you a quick way to create a section B on your track within one pattern only. This will be really a quick tutorial because the technique is really simple, but it's really helpful, at least to me. I have this session here that I create for this tutorial, and we all know that we can use the scenes for effects and transitions, but check this. We have switched and changed the baseline. So, a quick view on this setup, on this project. Track 1, 2, 4 are drums. Track 5 is the bass line, and track 6 is the melodic part. Track 7 is the resample track, and the 8 is the master track. The basic concept is to use the resample track to record the bass line. Of course, you can record whatever you want inside the octatrack, but for the sake of this tutorial and for simplicity, we are gonna resample and change the bass line. Track 7, it's a recording track, so I've set it up to the recording buffer, and I laid down a series of tricks. This is because in the slice menu I have now resampled yet the bass line and slice it up in a random lux style. So if you are switching to the corresponding scene, you can see the new bass line. Of course, we have to set the volume mute. So scene A1, it's my home base scene, and every time I'm here, I'm in a normal situation. It sounds like that. Okay, and everything is playing but the resample track. We are not hearing that right now. Upside down in the scene A2, we are listening to the resample track. As you can see, the volume is on maximum and the bass line is mute. So every time I'm here, I'm listening to this track instead of this track. You can set the scene B whatever you want. In a bigger situation, in a bigger project, I will set this in a mixed way. So maybe one or two scenes are mixed from the track 7 and track 5, so the original bass line and the resampled bass line, and they are playing together. And in other scenes, of course, one or two, maybe three sometimes, I use only the resample track and maybe leave off the kick and preparing a little bit of effects in a traditional way. So let's try. We are now in scene A1. I mute the hi-hat so you can hear clearly what's happened, and let's start the recording. I'm recording 16 step. Now we can prepare the transition, so this is ready, as you can see. I have prepared here on scene 9 a FX transition scene. So and now switch and maybe add a hi-hat. And we have switched the bass line, the original bass line. There's one thing more I have done into this scene. If you pay attention on the melodics, on scene A2 are kind of sidechained. That's because I locked the LFO to the amp volume, and it acts as a phase sidechain, and this allows me to having more space and a variation also on the melodic part. Of course, by using the fader, you can switch from one bassline to another, because on scene B9 the amp is on max on track 5, so we are listening track 5 and not track 7. Maybe to come back to 1. So this is it. This is a good way, in my opinion, to create a B section and a more interesting tracks, especially if you are a techno artist. We need to have some strategies to move things around, not too much, but on the right spot. And I think this is really a useful way. So I hope this quick tutorial will be useful for you. And let me know in the comment below if you have some questions about this tutorial or anything else about the octatrack. If you need mastering for your Dowless track, just check my Gumroad page. I have a service specifically created for that. And you can find also samples and instruments for various machines, the octatrack, of course, but also the Polyend Tracker. And I think very, very soon also for the ESP44 by Roland, which I bought recently. Anyway, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye!